Alright everyone, I said I'd try and get to it and I did. Here we go with a Leo soap opera. For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or for whoever's watching. We got an episode. Some of you are probably looking at the pre-shuffle and going, ha! For once, he didn't get a devil in the surface energy starting a Leo reading. Ha! Right? Even the bird disagrees with you. He's right there. Don't you worry. That said, this is a Leo soap opera. I get a very, very specific energy for the Leo angle. It's a very difficult energy. A lot of psychology involved. I don't control the energies that come in. I got somebody in a toxic relationship well past their expiration date with it. Should have left a long time ago. You were their ticket to ride and they prejudged you and ran like a son of a bitch or said they're going to stay. Probably out of some kind of obligation. Misplaced, I don't know, misplaced loyalty. Whatever the case, let's pull on it. Let's see where we're at based on the weekly reading, the Friday reading. Here we go. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. I said, give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo on all current energies. All right. Queen of Swords, crossed by a devil that I showed you. Somebody realizing the truth, an undeniable truth about toxin, about how their life is toxic. Okay, whatever that means to you. The Wheel of Fortune. The winds of change are blowing. I'm going to phrase it that way. All right? The winds of change. Somebody, again, so when the winds blow, you know, you can't help but feel that. The winds of change are blowing here. And for some reason, this person's heart chakra is open. They're in a moment. We're in the right now, and again, you're all moving at different speeds on your timelines, but in the right now, probably this week type energy, they're in the moment where they have the strength to do something about this. Okay? With that heart chakra open for sure. Do something about what? So the Strength card is bookending the Queen of Swords. Now I go further. I say do something about what? It's probably a marriage, toxic, relationship, toxic, whatever it is. Could be a family situation. Whatever it is, it's something that's been around a while. It's something that they see as holy. They see it as their soul's true purpose, but they're wrong. And they are, on an undeniable truth, they're realizing that it's wrong. It doesn't match with their soul. I often say about this person, they're an actor in their own life. They're playing a role. Just to, you know, going along to get along. Really. Because it's all bullshit. Whatever this is, this Hierophant, marriage, relationship, family, it's all bullshit. There's 7 swords. 7 swords and a devil. It's pretty typical. Alright, that's just the surface energy. I mean, that'd be a good reading all by itself. But nope, I'm going to shuffle. And here we go. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. And all current energies. Yeah. They are, as I said earlier today in the weekly reading, they are trying to convince everybody that, I said they're an actor in their own life, trying to convince everybody that everything's well, everything's fine. They're determined to, you know, it's like somebody setting everything up, making sure, oh God, okay, we got to make sure this is here and this is there. Everything looks good, right? Everything looks good, like there's some important guest coming. Right? This first card out is before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here? So why the fuck am I here? Why have I been saying I'm going to pull a Leo soap opera update, even though I did one for July and it was a killer reading? I get it. But why am I here? Well, we're about to find out, because that's it. Card before the cut is 3 cups. Somebody's emotional right now. Emotions are flowing, and I'm going to use the word dangerous. That's dangerous for this person. When we're working against our soul's true purpose, being an actor in our own life, and we get emotional, the soul becomes active. That's when shit happens. Or if we don't allow shit to happen in the external. In real life, you know, yelling at it, I want out, whatever. It comes back in on us. It implodes. Like that. Instead of an explosion, it implodes. This could lead to an emotional breakdown. This person's very emotional under this energy. Doesn't surprise me. Does not surprise me with Mars moving into practical Virgo tomorrow. I'm going to pull on that, you know. After that is the King of Swords. It's a volcano waiting to erupt. I would normally say this is my sitting king. He's making plans and all that stuff. Again, I just get truths that they can't push back. And they're all hitting hard. For reasons I've pulled on in many readings leading up to this. I've been explaining the energy to you for quite some time. All right, let's give the deck a final shuffle. Let's go. Got some pieces on the table here. We'll get rid of that. Come on now. Clean the table up a little bit. Some people actually think, like new people think, I've got some kind of software to put stars on the thing. No. No. No, 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 no. No. That's just pieces of my deck that fall out all over the table. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. You ready, Flem the Parrot? He ready. He's ready for this reading. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Leo. Give me a Leo soap opera universe. It knows what I mean by that by now. Let's see where we go. Leo soap opera's even got its own graphic for the video. It's separate. Doesn't just say Leo. It's got bricks and shit. Breaking through. All right. That's it. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table is angel. Angel cancels out the devil. What is fueling angel? The temperance card. I want something new. The page of wands. Somebody here does not want this connection or how it feels to get away. I think it's slipping away. I think how this connection made them feel is slipping away. And they want to get it back. Yep. They want to get the groove back, if you will. It's temperance. It's... They get it. They get it. What do they get? That they don't want you to get away. That's what they get. That's the overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table. But our reading's on the flip. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person's behaving in the 3D, IRL, in real life. Right here's their soul. I like their soul very much. And I tell you that all the time in these readings. I do. It's a very old soul. I don't know how the fuck they're living in that toxin. I'm a very old soul. I last 5 seconds around a toxic person. 5 fucking seconds. In 5 seconds, I am 20 minutes late for the door, let me tell you. Right here, hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy or connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will, especially for this motherfucker. Jesus. I will clarify everything and throw some universe cards at the end. I do not think I'm going to extend this. I don't have any plans to. If I do, you'll see a link in the description, but I don't think it's going to be necessary. I don't. I think you should pay close attention to tomorrow's Mars in Virgo reading, though. A lot of that energy floating around here. Energy around your connection. Let's go. 7 of Wands. I'm sorry, I forgot to take Angel out. Angel's our overall energy. 7 Wands. Resistance, resistance, resistance. There's somebody just there. They're just there. The energy of the connection is safe. It's on a shelf. Okay? It's safe, out of harm's way, on a shelf. The connection has the high ground here. The connection. It could also mean that because they don't want it to get away, right? And they realize that, they get it. Yep, Flem agrees. And he a Pisces, you know. It could be that because they realize they don't want it to get away, they've put this connection with you on a pedestal of some kind. I think they have for some time. And I think that's why they're panicking, that they can't really feel it as much as they slipping away and they get stuck in that toxin. And that jives with that Queen of Swords crossed by that devil. That Queen of Swords is a truth you can't fucking ignore. Nobody fucking ignores the Queen of Swords. And if they can't feel your connection, if it's starting to slip, and they know they don't want it to get away, it just makes those truths, it just makes living in that toxin harder and harder. How are they behaving in the 3D? Yeah, like everything's okay. Like everything's great. Like everything, exactly what I told you in today's weekly reading. Exactly what I said with that King of Swords. Everything is okay. I'm fine. Everything's great. Everything's great. Except that's not how they're saying it, right? It would be more like they might do it in a comedy where somebody's trying to make off like everything's great, but you can kind of tell it's not. They're like, yeah, everything's great. You know, it's cool. Is it? Is it really? Because you're not very convincing, right? Like that. Okay. Soul energy. Bookends the 7 of Wands, right? Hangman. It's just there. Again, your connection. What did I say? I said your connection's safe. It's on a shelf. They've got it on a shelf. They don't want to lose it. They don't want it to get fucked up. They're pretending everything's okay. They're not okay. Definitely not okay. All right? The hangman in the soul, they're waking up. They're sitting there gaining some perspective, trying, again, it's just a hanging energy. It literally is. It's the on the fence aspect of the hangman. The soul is there. It's fine. This is safe. This is safe. This is bullshit. Okay. Hidden energy. Message from the universe. Red with the 7 of Wands. The 9 of Wands. They can't feel it anymore. I'm right. Sometimes the universe verifies me with this position. We're old friends, the fickle old gal and I. We didn't used to get along when I was a kid. I did not like it. But we're all right now. We're good. 9 Wands. They're having a hard time. They feel like there's a separation. There's a separation between how... Usually this person can sit in the toxin and stay in it, right? Because they can just always look at your picture or feel this connection or remember what it showed them and say, well, maybe in the future kind of a thing. But if you take that away, right? There's some kind of disconnect here from the connection. There's a wall right here. All right, but the connection itself is fine. It's got the high ground. It's beautiful. Everything's zen. It's all good. Okay? But they're not watching my reading. They don't know that. Okay. Right here, the potential final outcome. All right? Potential. It's red with the sun. 6 of Cups. Yeah. This person has a tendency, this is them showing up. Okay, that's the primary energy. This is communication. It absolutely is. There's a lot of nostalgia for this connection. They want it back. They don't want you to get away, right? Like I said with Temperance and the little page here. But I will say, because this is red with the sun, and this is them, oh, yeah, everything's great. Yeah, because that's fucking believable, right? Everything's great. This person has a tendency, and I've said this about them before. I know I have, maybe when I've extended these readings. I have said they've got something that happened in the past. Let's say it's a toxic marriage. They got something that happened in the past that they hold on to. I always equate it with like a hilltop wedding or something or whatever. It was magic. It was beautiful, right? You know, that kind of thing. And they just hold on to it. They hold on to it. That's how they're pretending everything is happy. That's their motivation, if you will, right? That's the thing that they grab onto, and then like an actor would, they grab onto something and then they use that. They channel that out as something, right? If you got to do a sad scene, you hold on to grandma dying, right? And then you channel that energy out into the scene. Well, I say they're an actor in their life. I'm certain that they miss their calling if they're not an actor. Okay, but at the end of the day, somebody's showing up here. Your connection is stronger. This is very, very strong energy that they're feeling. This is a lot of past life shit coming in, and it's kind of overshadowing that. So I think their little scam here that everything's okay goes to shit. Let's find out. Let's clarify. Enough yammering. Let's go. Randomly at the bottom of the Witches is the 2 of Wands. Yeah, don't even care about that anymore. It's all about what's out here, what's out into the new. What's going on with seven Wands? Tell me about it. And it's interesting because that's 2 Wands I just showed you. That's 7. 7 plus 2 is what? 9. And that's red together. Your connection's fine with this person. It's this person that's not fine. Okay? I'm not buying this motherfucking sun. It's bullshit. It's a whole lot of... Whenever I get sort of a Pollyanna energy off of it, I know it's bullshit. Right? People, you know, I always say all the time, some of the most dangerous people in the world are people with nothing to lose. Right? They scare the crap out of me. You know, people with nothing to lose. If you got nothing to lose, hey, you know, all bets are off, right? But also, the people that scare me the most are people who pretend, or who are a little too happy. A little too happy. Y'all know who I mean, who I'm talking about, all that kind of stuff that you see. You know, there's always something off about them, right? Something a little wrong. Smiling too much. Most people who are stable are fairly down the middle. They're not one way or the other. Then, you know, they're not brooding and they're not overly happy. This is kind of that type of energy. Where, yeah, everything's fine. Trying a little too hard. Let's go. Seven of Wands. Why is it here? I'm still shuffling. Let's go. Seven Wands. Yeah. Your connection is fine. It's lovers. See? I know what I'm talking about. I'm not making this shit up. Honestly, you couldn't. It's unreal. I don't know why the universe chose me for this particular Leo energy. But if this reading resonates with you, if this Leo soap opera resonates with you, I bet you're glad it did. Because they're real good at hiding shit. You know, this person, very shut down was. They're not so much anymore. That's changing. But what's on top here? Yeah, 10 Swords. This is about, again, there's this they can't feel it type thing. I get it. It feels dead to them. Why is the Seven of Wands? Why is there such a distance? Why is the connection on a shelf? I ask, why is this here? I get the 10 of Swords. This is the environmental energy. Your connection's beautiful. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all. In fact, it's aces. It's the Ace of Pentacles fueling that. Yep, it's fine. The universe verified my energy read. But for them, why is it on a shelf? Why is it at a distance? It's almost like the universe doing this on purpose. Because I want them to think it's over. Because I want this person to do something. I want this person to live in that toxin. Like that Queen of Swords crossed by the devil was saying. Right? Can't unsee it. Can't unknow it. It's just a truth that keeps punching them in the face every day. Why is 10 Swords here? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. It's generally a stable energy, okay? But it's the universe wanting to, a lot of times with the King of Pentacles, we say they see your value. In the animal deck, it's the 8-point buck with rainbow antlers. It's what I just said. I use this as a verifier for my read on this card. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Am I right? Yeah, I am. It wants them to see how valuable you are. And in contrast, when that happens, they also see how shitty their situation is. And maybe they make a decision to do something because there's a destined path this person has that they are not on as long as they sit in that fucking toxin. It's just the way it is. The universe, I've said this many times and I will say it again. I have never seen a person, an energy, so protected by the universe. And I'm fairly protected. I'm very protected. Anytime anybody does anything to me that's bad, something really bad, they get some karmic backlash like crazy. Whole life falls apart. It's happened to 2 neighbors around here. One of them's having to leave the state because of it, because of karmic backlash. They lost everything, right? And they thought they were the shit around here. Neighborhood watch bullshit and all that stuff. Honestly, it's just amazing what happens. And it's been going on my whole life. This person's more protected than I am. This person, the universe is trying to get this fucking person to do something. I've never seen anything. I've never seen it try so hard. Let's talk about this sun. Let's talk about this bullshit. Let's talk about this bullshit. The sun, why is it here? Whoa, 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 whoa. This is what's happening. Okay, so we're going to take what's here. All right. Jesus. Okay. I've got a 4 of Swords reversed. I've got a High Priestess. I've got a Star reversed. And I've got Judgment as a crossing card on the whole thing. Yeah. Is this my beautiful life? Is it? I think this person obviously rejected something that was supposed to give them real happiness. In other words, I know the runners manifested in you two having a soul recognition. Most of the connections in this cycle are very powerful. One side needed more help than the other. You were their ticket to ride, and they blew you off. They blew it off. They rejected it. So the universe keeps sending it back and sending it back, resurrecting it over and over again in their mind. Again, this is false happiness that they have on their side. It really is. The Star reversed alone says that. I mean, it's just, and I'm going to put this back here like that. Let's talk about the Hangman. Yeah, it's just, and a King of Cups reversed just tried to come out. King of Cups reversed is somebody who shares a little too much. I think they're a little overly emotional right now. And I think it's all flowing. And the universe isn't letting them hide it or push it back. you know, again, there's a big secret here. And a big secret is that they really want out. And so they're not really happy. The universe isn't playing here. The energy around this person is volatile on some level. It's really, it's getting pissed a little bit, in a sense. And I'm not being literal. It's not really that. It's just they keep rejecting something. And rejecting that soul's true purpose. And the energy just comes in stronger and stronger each time. All right? Wow. Trying to get them to do something. This is the card, the Four of Swords reversed. That's why is the Sun here? Again, the universe is trying to wake them up. Trying to get them to do something. Bringing up all this stuff. All this past life energy for you. Trying to give them a manifestation that they wanted. Something real. The real Sun, you know, to get them out of this. To give them a way out. The Sun is a star. This is the star reversed. It's saying that Sun card is actually reversed energy. You know. So again, the Hangman. Here we go. And I know people like this. I know they're putting up happy pictures and they seem fine if they have social media and all that. I know it. I know it. They are the Queen or King and Queen of Pentacles in a relationship. Or excuse me, the King and Queen of Wands in a relationship. It is Pentacle based. Thank you for laughing, Flim. It is Pentacle based, but the King and Queen of Wands always put a pretense. There's always a big wall, and they spend a lot of time shoring that wall up. And the best way to shore up a wall like that is to put up a bunch of smiling pictures of yourself. You know, smiling pictures. The bigger the smile, the better. Right? It's like a big PR campaign. They always have that. In PR, they have something called, at least here in the States anyway, they call it the Pharaoh's Gold picture. It's when somebody's trying to tell the public or something like that they're happy and their marriage is happy and things like that. And what they'll normally do is they'll take a picture of the person and someone will go in and Photoshop the wedding ring and make it like super shiny, like you can't fucking miss it. It's like center photo and things like that. It's called the Pharaoh's Gold picture. Yeah, that's kind of this type of person. You know, again, putting it out there like that. Why is the Hangman here? Most people don't notice that, but I notice shit like that. Right here. Hangman. Okay. At least the deck didn't explode this time. Right here, Wheel of Fortune crossing the Hangman. Yeah, they're coming out of this. They're coming out of this. The soul is waking up. Okay. All right. What's on top? There's the King of Cups. There he is. Oh, man. Oh, this person here now realizes, because again, this King of Cups is directly, this is them telling you how they feel. This is the feelings for you that are awakening. Big time. All right. This is bookending the Ten of Swords. This is the universe, why it's put the connection on the shelf. Why the connection is now feels further away for your person. It's safe. It's put away. They can't do any damage to it, but they can't feel it. And because they can't feel it, it's awakening their feelings for it. Giving them a new perspective on some level. They're learning some lessons here in the Hangman. When the soul's in the Hangman, it's an upgrade. It's like when you're upgrading the software kind of a thing. That's what's going on here. Why is the King of Cups here? Yeah, the Knight of Wands. Yeah. It's making them they're very emotional right now. It's making them want to charge toward the connection. I can already see it building for this, where your connection's attached to this. This is communication. This is someone showing up. Someone who both you and I don't think ever will. But I think they might. And might is the best I can tell you. Okay? Because they could still use their free will to stay in the toxin. But the next time this energy comes back, if they do that, it's going to be stronger. It's getting stronger and stronger. All right. I don't think they like that they can't feel this connection. I don't think they need it. It's their little blankie. It's the only way they survive because of you. You're their reason for continuing on. This connection is their reason for continuing on. It's their lighthouse in the storm. And they can't see it. They can't feel it. Yep. It's waking them up. Okay, let's talk to the universe here. 9 Wands. Okay, I get it. I get it. They feel a wall here. What does that mean? You know? Why are you giving me 9 Wands? I know, right? You think the universe would be clearer, right, Flynn? Yeah. I'm telling you. All right, 9 Wands. Why is it here? Six of Pentacles. Oh, you don't like the Six of Pentacles. Why not? It's green like you. All right, Six of Pentacles. Crossing that. They want to give to this. It makes them, the wall is making them want to give. The fact that they can't feel it is making them want to give. Fine. That's a nice lead in to what I said about the Six of Cups. Yeah, it makes sense. What's on top? Knight of Swords. The wall, they can't feel it. It's over. It's making them want to charge in. They feel that the moment they feel it's over, they've got something they want to say. Even for, you know, for some of you, they just want to, they never said how they felt. You got prejudged and they ran. They prejudged you, said, you know, this connection's not worth shit. I'm going to stick with what I got. Or they blamed you, compared you to something that had happened prior, so blamed you for someone else's mistake, or whatever it is. For some of you, they just fucking ran. They just cast you off as meaningless, right? And then they kept looking back. Like that Seven of Swords in the Rider Waite. That person always looking back. They kept looking back, and as they look back, they say, oh, maybe I prejudged them wrong. Right? That's where the energy starts getting strong. In most soulmate cycles, that's I'm telling them. In most soulmate cycles, that's enough to get them to turn around and come back. But not in this one. In this one, there's too many psychological problems. This person was very shut down. Something really hurt them at some point. And even if it wasn't an actual thing or something that happened to them, what they don't realize, even though your person may be spiritual for all I know, what they don't realize is they're working so much against their soul's true purpose, that they're spending so much time pretending that they're happy, that it's just building up so much energy and so much frustration. There's a lot of frustration energy here in play. They got something they want to say. They don't want you to get away. Again, what I said about that with the Temperance card. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Eight of Cups. Yeah. They're afraid to walk away from the stability of their life. There's no doubt about that. In one layer of energy. In another layer, they know they have to. Now, this is making them want to. This card here is saying the same thing that this card said when I asked, why is the Ten of Swords here? It's so they see the value of your connection. Well, they do. And now when they feel it's not gone, it's not there anymore, they want to come in and say something. They want to give to it. And this says the same thing. Why is the Knight of Swords here? Communication. Because they see the value in it because of the Ten of Swords. It's like a big feedback loop here. So they end up coming towards their Nine Cups, which you are. You're their emotional fulfillment. They're not emotionally fulfilled with whatever this is that they're pretending is happy. Whether it's a marriage, a relationship, a family dynamic, a job that just takes up all a way they're living, whatever it is. You know, you can't keep this up. No matter how good an actor they are, quote unquote, right? Actor in their own life. You can't keep up the role 24/7, right? You can't. Otherwise, you'll go batshit crazy. Even vice cops undercover who have to play a role to infiltrate something or whatever get a few moments during the day where they can shut it down. Because if they don't have that break from it, that's when they go batshit crazy and they actually become a criminal themselves, right? They go rogue, if you will. So this person here, again, going batshit crazy a little bit. They're keeping it up a little too much, and that energy's getting very strong. Let's pull on Six Cups. Where it pertains to you, I see it as them showing up, potentially, maybe. That's the best I can tell you. I can't give you a guarantee here. I can't. This person has themselves convinced on some level until they realize, you know. But they're definitely seeing the truth around it. But we've been here before with this person. We're here a lot. But the cycle's getting faster and faster. They're getting here quicker. It's like, you know, there might be a makeup period if they're married or something like that where they can, okay, I can deal with it. But that time that they can deal with it is getting shorter and shorter as more and more time passes, as the energy grows. Why is the Nine of Cups here? Nine of Cups, Six of Cups. Freudian slip. Liberation. They need to liberate from that energy. That was my Freudian slip. I think that's why they come towards you. I think Nine Cups, you know, again, the emotional fulfillment that they feel from you. They have that thing that they hold on to, right? They have that thing, that hilltop wedding, which they hold, for example, which they hold on to, which allows them to sit in the toxin and pretend everything's great. But right here, that Nine of Cups energy that this person's walking towards, right, my Freudian slip, That Nine of Cups energy, the energy coming in for your connection is much stronger than that. It's drowning that out. So, why is the Six of Cups here? Why? Why? It's the final on this. It's crossed by 6 swords. Again, is someone needing to resolve a conflict. The energy is telling them if you go towards this connection, it's smooth water. It's smooth sailing. But there's 2 energies here, and I've explained them both. The card says the same thing in relation to their hilltop wedding. But I'm telling you that the connection energy that's here for you is stronger. Okay? So they're coming towards you. Normally they can go to calmer water by thinking about that hilltop wedding or whatever it is. But not in this instance. It's not enough. All right? Because they feel time's running. There's a lot of urgency created here. Time's running out. I can't feel the connection anymore. They need that connection too. It's not just the hilltop wedding. It's the connection to you that keeps them sane. They keep going because of it. If they can't feel that, the hilltop wedding alone is not enough. Okay? And this is all saying that. Oh, I got temperance underneath there. Yeah. They're getting the logic that I'm talking about. What's on top here? Judgment, which was crossing here. And these are read with these. Yep. Judgment. They want a second chance. They want to get it right. They want to feel that way again. It's all there. It's all there. Why is Judgment here? I told you they show up. I told you. It's the Page of Cups. They want love. They want it. It's building. It's getting stronger and stronger, this tidal wave behind her. Why is Judgment here? The final on this. Again, it's somebody who shows up. It's a resurrection energy. They want a second chance. They want to try again. They actually want love. Okay, under this energy. Now, will they show up? I don't know. They're kind of getting it. I got double temperance here. Someone, you get it. Temperance is an energy where you understand something. You're briefly in like if I were to explain a math equation to you. You know nothing about math. Okay? And I explain an equation to you. And you get it. In that moment where you get it, where you understand what I taught you, you are temporarily in an energy of temperance. You get it. You understand. It's just there. Okay? So, yes, there is a lot of temperance energy here. In this moment, they get it. But can this person break free of that toxin? I don't know. I can't say. It's up to their free will decisions. What do you want me to tell you? I will tell you what's going on their side through all this is a whole lot of fighting and a whole lot of nonsense and a whole lot of emotion from your person, which it's very volatile emotion. I get that from this Knight of Wands here too. This Knight of Wands energy, when I ask why the King of Cups is here, remember I told you a King of Cups reversed tried to get out? And when I was, shuffling on something, this energy makes this a type of energy that's similar to King of Cups reversed. It makes it very volatile. These emotions that they're having are coming from the soul. They have a very old soul. And that very old soul, I'll phrase it this way, is getting pissed at this person's 3D life and tired of this bullshit. Because bullshit doesn't live in the soul. All right? And I've got a base energy of a hanged man here. That's a very powerful card to have in the soul position. The soul is lit. All right? Now, let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Let's pull 3 cards and a crossing card from the bottom. Tell me about what's going on their side, universe. Oh my God. It's just like fucking flying out of the deck. What is going on with the flying out of the deck here? I know. 7 Cups, Knight of Cups reversed, fell on the floor, and an Ace of Cups. I said I was going to pull 3 cards from the bottom. Final message from the universe is what's going on their side. I'm checking myself. Knight of Cups reversed is crossed by the world. Done. They're over. They're not giving to it anymore. All right, they're making new choices based on love. And that's exactly what our final outcome says here with this little pagey falling here. And we even get a nice little color match for energy. I know they're different decks, but that doesn't matter. Color is color. Color is energy. You can all read energy at least on the color level. All right? So, again, you could read cards without being an energy reader. You could read cards by energy by simply looking at backgrounds and seeing what goes with what. Okay? You could do that without being an energy reader, as long as you can see color. If you're colorblind, you're fucked. But, at the end of the day, they're not giving to it anymore. It's all about you. The phoniness isn't working. They're very emotional. They can't feel the connection. They feel there's a separation, and they need that. They need that. Your connection is their security blanket. And their little story about the hilltop wedding that they hold on to, just as an example, right? Not saying that's your person. That they hold on to just to be able to sit in their toxic, whatever, toxic relationship or life, isn't enough on its own. All right? That's it. That's your reading. It's crazy. What is this person going to do? If you hear from this person, it wouldn't surprise me. If you don't hear from this person, it wouldn't surprise me. All right? Be careful about Leo readings you watch. Now, I don't think many readers get this specific energy, but for the ones that do, be careful about telling people that they're going to reach out, because there's always that pull for this person, that sense of obligation and responsibility that's kept them in the toxin in the first place. For some of them, I think, and this is terrible to say, and I don't want to say this because I think somebody's going to take it the wrong way, but for some of these runners in this Leo angle, somebody has to die for them to be able to actually break free, kind of a thing. All right, because they're doing it for mom and dad. They're doing it for whatever. At some point in their life, some of these runners hold on to that fact that someday they will be free. But until then, they have to stick around. They have to sit in it. It doesn't change how the reading comes out, and it doesn't change that they're emotional right now. But some of them, a few of them are, because they've told themselves this, stuck for the moment. They're not, really. But they have themselves, out of a sense of responsibility, they tell themselves that. I know. And Flem agrees, and he don't like it either. And he a Pisces, you know. So, but at any rate, that's your reading. That's the Leo soap opera right now. Wow. Jesus Christ. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And stay tuned tomorrow for Mars moving into Virgo, which that energy is all over this shit, believe me. All right. Good luck.